Good evening and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Russian President Vladimir Putin warned that Moscow would start developing short and intermediate-range land-based nuclear missiles if the United States started doing the same after the demise of a landmark arms control treaty. The U.S. formally left the Intermediate and Nuclear Forces Treaty with Russia on Friday after determining that Moscow was violating the treaty and had already deployed one banned type of missile, an accusation the Kremlin denies. Putin on Monday ordered the Defense and Foreign Ministries and Russia's SVR Foreign Intelligence Service to closely monitor any steps the U.S. takes to develop, produce, or deploy missiles banned under the defunct treaty. Putin said Russia's arsenal of air and sea-launched missiles, combined with its work on developing hypersonic missiles, meant it was well placed to offset any threat emanating from the United States for now. The Trump administration froze all Venezuelan government assets in a dramatic escalation of tensions with President Nicolas Maduro. The ban blocks American companies and individuals from doing business with Maduro's government and its top supporters, which takes effect immediately. The order represents the most sweeping U.S. action to remove Maduro since the Trump administration recognized opposition leader Juan Guaido as Venezuela's rightful leader in January. The executive order signed by President Donald Trump justified the move by citing Maduro's continued usurpation of power and human rights abuses by security forces loyal to him. The measures are likely to worsen suffering in an already dying Venezuelan economy marked by six-digit hyperinflation and a deep multi-year contraction. A Chinese official responsible for Hong Kong affairs says punishment for those behind weeks of sometimes violent protests in the Chinese Special Administrative Region is only a matter of time. The comments by Yang Guang, spokesman for the Chinese Cabinet's Hong Kong and Macau Affairs Office, appear to indicate Beijing will take a hard line against the protests and has no plans to open a dialogue on their demands for political reforms. Yang singled out brazen, violent, and criminal actors and the meddling hands behind the scenes as to focus law enforcement's efforts, saying as for their punishment, it's only a matter of time. Yang also called on Hong Kong citizens to turn on the protesters by refusing to accept their promotional materials and opposing disruptions to public transport. Well, that's all the news for now. I am Razi Ahmad. Stay tuned for more, and thank you for watching.